Hi, welcome to the market update for the month of April 2025. As we are speaking, benchmarks are still in correction territory. Most of the broad benchmarks like large cap, mid cap, and small cap benchmark are down by around 15-20% from their all-time highs. There have been some mild recovery that we've seen in month of March, but it is. Expectations are quite low that recovery can continue in April, and that's basically because of the global factors. Locally, if we see closer home, things are actually hunky-dory. We have seen the consumption boost due to rate cut delivered in budget by the government. Then we have RBI rate cut. We can expect another rate cut in next meeting from RBI. The RBI is also doing open market operations. Even on the Q3 side, if you look at the EPS, Q3 EPS, they've been positive surprise both for large cap and mid cap segments. Okay, valuations are trading at 10%, more than 10% discount to 10-year averages. Okay, so that basically make a very good case for bull market in general. Okay, and considering the fact that if you look at the FY26 numbers, most of the analysts have given EPS growth numbers of around 18% for the benchmark, 15 to 18%. So we can expect a double-digit growth in next 4 quarters of 2026. But global factors are playing spoil sport. Trump tariff basically means rate cuts in a normal scenario, a recession-free scenario. Rate cuts are off the table. And if rate cuts are off the table, present valuations that we are there with S&P 500 companies and Nasdaq 100 companies, they are not sustainable. Okay, we have already seen some drawdowns around 10% in last 1 month. Okay, and we expect the sell-off to continue now once as the tariffs have been announced. So by April end, we can see another 10% shaved off from US benchmarks. There would be an impact of selling in US market on Indian benchmarks as well. We do not expect new bottom in 2025, but benchmarks can go down and retest those bottoms in some time in month of April. But mostly we expect Nifty 50 to make 2025 bottom at around 21,300 to 21,800. That's the range we see Nifty. That's the range where we see Nifty making bottom. Okay, so there are 2 scenarios which are at play here. So if we are quite certain that recession would be there in US in April 2025, there is a benchmark which track real GDP and that is published by Atlanta Fed. That has last reading was showing negative 2.1% growth for US GDP for the quarter. Okay, so we expect the recession would be there in 2025 quarter 1. That is a certainty. Okay, if that is a certainty, you can see inflation goes down. Okay, inflation and interest rate both coming down across the world. Okay, and that will create a liquidity rush in May. Indian markets, if you look at the technical sense as well as in the valuation terms, okay, they are looking better placed for next 12 months than most of the global markets which are out there. So as home markets crack, you can see FII rotate towards Indian markets with increased allocation to Indian equities. Okay, so as I already mentioned, that valuation discount is around 10% to historical averages. And then there is around EPS growth expectations around 15 to 18%. Considering US recession, we basically cut down the expectation to around, let's say on conservative side, to 10 to 12%. So combine both of them, we can expect Nifty to test 28,000 levels by year end. In terms of entry movement, we see Nifty testing again to around 25 lows by April end, and then the recovery would start, and new highs can be expected by September 2025. So guys, that's the market update for the month. This is the new series that we have started. So we would be publishing a video every month that would be detailing market developments and providing guidance on the future market movements. To stay updated, please subscribe to the channel.